Good morning, my dear students. How are you all? I hope all of you are good. First of all, I would like to say that welcome to all of you in class 9. And also, I would like to extend warmest wishes to you all on the beginning of our new academic session 2021-2022. As you know that due to COVID-19, we can't come to school, but till that time, we will meet through online classes or online sessions. So stay home safely and keep watching our sessions. And I would like to say that in this online classes, I will take your math class. So basically, in this first online classes, I will discuss about very first chapter, that is based on classification of number system. So let's get started. So this is exercise 1.1, introduction of CBSE class 9 maths and CERT chapter 1, that is number system. So this exercise actually based on the classification of number system. So first of all, if you understand these basic things very well, so you can solve this chapter easily. I know that in the previous classes like class 8, 7, 6, you learn these types of number, but now I will discuss according to our classification of number system, so that you can understand better way. So first of all, what is real number? The number that is real, that is called real number. So real number क्या होता है? अब तक from class 1 to class 8, okay, in this class from class 1 to class 8 हमने जितना भी नंबर पढ़ा है किताबों में कहीं पे भी, okay, so all these numbers are known as real number. So if I define the real number क्या होता है? The real number include all the rational number such as the integer, okay, like -5, -4, -3, positive number, and the fraction number like 4 by 3, 5 by 3, 5 by 12, means all kinds of fraction number, and all the irrational number like root 5, root 3, root 2. These all numbers are known as the real number. मतलब जितना भी नंबर हमने पढ़ा है, जितना भी नंबर हमने देखा है, वो सब क्या है? वो सब ही रियल नंबर है. I hope all of you are understood what is real number. Okay, so there is two types of real number. Okay, one is with decimal number and another one is without decimal number. So there is two types of real number, with decimal and without decimal. I hope everyone understand or everyone know that what is decimal and what is without decimal. Okay, so with decimal it means like 2.5, like 7.5, so these are decimal number, and without decimal it means like 5, 10, 15, so these are without decimal number. So first of all, we'll talk about with decimal number. There will be three types of with decimal number, so one by one I will discuss. So first part is terminate number. So what is terminate, or what is terminate decimal number? Terminate, it means after decimal, if you take if you take any number, suppose 2.5 or 1.2, okay, so after decimal, if there is only limited digit number like 1, like 2, like 3, so these types of examples is known as terminating decimal number. Okay, here I took 1.2, so 1.2 is terminate decimal number. So next one is non-terminating repeating number, or non-terminating repeating decimal number. So what is non-terminating? Non-terminating, it means after decimal there will be infinite number digit. Okay, and what is repeating? It means there will be one sequence that will be repeated again and again. So here one example I took, that is 1.121212. So here 1 2 number, this is one sequence, and these two number repeated again and again. So this is called repeating number. So sometimes it will be 3 digit also, and sometimes it will be 1 or sometimes 2 digit. Okay, that will be repeated again and again. So this is non-terminating repeating number. I hope all you understood. Okay, now this terminating decimal number and non-terminating repeating number, if you add, then you will get rational number. So what is rational number? Rational number मतलब क्या होता है? The number of the form p by q, where p and q are integers and q not is equals to 0 are known as rational number. Okay, examples you can take 0 by 1, 1 by 1, 2 by 1, 3 by 1, 2 by 5, 5 by 2. So these are rational numbers. Here you just check one, there is p not equal to 0 written here, there is mistake, so you just make it correction. Here it will be q not is equals to 0. Okay, understood? Q not is equals to 0. Okay, there will be mistake. Okay, so this, up to this much I hope everyone clear. Next, third one is non-terminating non-repeating number. So what is non-terminating? Non-terminating you understand, because non-terminating is after decimal there will be infinite digit number, and non-repeating means what? Non-repeating, it means there will be no sequence. Okay, all ulta fulta number only coming, like 5 8 7, okay, 9 1, like that number only coming, and there will be no sequence, and there will be no repeating number, means there will be no sequence repeating number. Okay, one example I took, that is 1.1234567. Okay, now this non-terminating and non-repeating number also known as what? Irrational number. So what is irrational number? A number is called irrational number if it cannot be written in the form of p by q, where p and q are integers and q not is equals to 0. Make sure that this rational number and irrational number both are opposite. In rational number, in this case, okay, it will be formed in the p by q, okay, where p by q are integers. So you can express this number in the form of p by q. So that is rational number. Okay, and what is irrational number? Irrational numbers, there will be opposite only. Irrational number, if it cannot be written as p by q form. Okay, if you can't write any number in the form of p by q, that is called irrational number. Okay, so I took some examples. You see, examples are root 2, root 3, root 5, and there is another one, that is pi value. Pi value also irrational number. Remember everyone. Okay, these examples also you just memorize for better understanding. So up to this part, 3 parts, I hope everyone understand. So again, once again, I just one by one I'll tell you. Terminating means what? After decimal there will be only single digit number or double digit, means after decimal there will be only 2 or 3 maybe limited digit number. That is called terminating number. Non-terminating means what? Non-terminating repeating number, it means after decimal there will be infinite number digit, and this digit number also in the sequence, in the form of sequence, like 2 or 3 digit or 1 digit, it will be comes again and again. Okay, in a particular sequence. So these two upper portion, these two parts also known as rational number, because why? You can express this number in the form of p by q. Okay, whereas p and q are both are integers and q not is equals to 0. Okay, now third part is non-terminating non-repeating number. Okay, and in this case after decimal there will be infinite number digit, and also these numbers also not in the sequence. Okay, and this third part also known as irrational number, because why? You cannot express this number in the form of p by q. Okay, now without decimal number, Finish. Okay. Now let's talk about without decimal number. Okay. So what is without decimal number? What without decimal numbers? It means there will be no decimal. Okay, no decimal number. And in this part, without decimal number, all kinds of numbers are known as integers. You just remember what is integers. All natural number, zero and negative numbers form the collection of all integers. Okay, and without decimal there will be three parts. Okay, one is negative integers, zero integers and positive integers. Okay, from negative to positive, all the without decimal numbers is known as integers, and there will be integers three parts: negative, zero and positive. So what is negative integers? There will be given some examples. Negative integers are negative numbers. Zero integers, it means only zero, and positive integers, it means only positive numbers. Only positive numbers. And another one thing, that is positive number also known as natural number. Because why? Because this is counting number. So counting numbers are called natural number. Because why? Whenever you count something or counting peoples, how many people's presence in the hall room or in the school, or how many students are present in the classroom, so how you count, like 1 2 3 4, like that way. Okay, so these are the positive numbers, and positive numbers always known as natural number. I hope all of you are understood. So why? Because these positive numbers are counting number. Okay, now these zero integers and positive numbers, if you add, okay, 0 plus natural number or counting number, if you add together, then you will get whole number. Okay, so 0 with all the natural numbers are known as whole number. Okay, understood, students? Up to this much, I hope everyone understood. And now from there, I will tell you some questions or some statements. And first statement is, you tell me, every whole number is a natural number. Every whole number is a natural number. Huh? I'll give you 10 seconds. Every whole number is a natural number. Is it false or true? Obviously false. Because 0 is a whole number but not a natural number. So you just see here, whole number means what? Whole number means 0 integers or 0 with natural number or counting number. So 0 is a whole number but not a natural number, because natural number, it will from 1 to infinite number. Okay, but 0, it is in the whole number. So another statement I will tell you, that is, every integers is a natural every integer is a rational number. Is it true or false? Every integer is a rational number. Yes, true, because every integer can be expressed in the form of p by q. Okay, so it is a rational number. So whenever we can express the number in the form of p by q, that is called what? Rational number. So every integers can be expressed in the form of p by q. Suppose I am taking one integers like -5 or like 5 or 2. You can write this 2 or 5 like p by q or in the form of p by q. You know how? Suppose 5 given, so you can take no downside 1, denominator is 1. If there is if there is no denominator, that means you can take 1 only. So 5, it means what? 5 by 1. So 5 by 1 in the form of p by q. So p by q, it means rational number. Okay, so this statement is true. Why? Because of you can express this number or express these integers in the form of p by q. So that is why it is also rational number. So last example. So this is the last example is, every rational number is an integer. No, because if I take one example, suppose 3 by 5, 3 by 5 is not an integers. Not an integers, because we know that integers is like single number, like -5, -4, -3. -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. These numbers is integers. Okay, not this number. 3 by 5 is not a integers. Okay, so all the rational numbers are not an integers. Remember that. So these are three statements or three examples. So like that statements also you will get from exercise 1.1. Okay, so these statements you try at home and find out whether it is true or false, okay, with appropriate reason. Okay, so this exercise first exercise 1.1, from there only given some statements, some short type question. So I hope you can find it. Now with decimal and without decimal. Without means these types of decimal number or without decimal number छोड़ के भी कई और नंबर है जो हमको समझना है. Okay, so these are, first one is prime number. Prime number also we learned in the previous class. What is prime number? Prime number is which number is divisible by 1 and itself. Suppose one number given, that is 5. 5, this number you can divide itself, which is 5, and only 1. So prime number is a number that is divisible by itself or 1. So that is called prime number. I hope everyone understand. Third one is composite number. What is composite number? Composite number, it means which number is divisible by more than two number. It means that number divide by itself also, by 1 also, and other number also. Suppose 6 number, this number you can divide by 6, also 1, also 2, also 3. So this number is called composite number. Our last part, that is coprime number. So coprime number is a set of numbers or integers which have only 1 as their common factor. Their highest common factor will be 1. So let's take an example. Suppose factor of 15 and 8. Okay, so you can divide it by 1, by 3, by 5, and by 15. Okay, and 8 you can divide it by 1, 2, 4, and also 8. Okay, so in between these two number you can divide it like this number. So here you can see 1 is the only one common factor of 15 and 8. So 15 and 8 are coprime number. Okay, understood? In between these two number, okay, only one common factor. So that is why these two number are coprime numbers. Okay, so we can say coprime numbers are also known as relatively prime or mutually prime numbers. Okay, so today we learned about real number. So real number, there is two part. These are with decimal number and without decimal number. So with decimal number there is also three part. One is terminate decimal number, non-terminating repeating number, and third one, that is non-repeating and non-terminating number. Okay, and another part which is without decimal, there is also three part. Okay, and without decimal number also known as integers, you remember, and these three parts are positive integers, zero integers, and negative integers. Okay, so all these kinds of numbers is known as real number. Okay, now second one is, what is natural number? Natural number is, counting numbers are called natural number. Okay, because whenever we are counting, suppose total number of students present in the classroom, or school, how we count? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, like that way. So we'll count from 1 to infinite number, like that way. So these numbers are known as natural number. And what is whole number? So all the natural numbers together with 0. All the natural numbers means from 1 to infinite number. And if you add 0, then all this number with 0 is known as whole number. So here written, all natural numbers together with 0 form the collection is called whole number. Here example is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so these are whole numbers. Next, integers. Integers, all the natural numbers, 0 and negative numbers all together, or collection of positive number, negative number with 0 is called integers. Okay, now rational number is the form of p by q. So that number, if you express the number in the form of p by q, where p and q are integers, okay, and q not is equals to 0, that time you can say this number is called rational number. Okay, and what is irrational number? The numbers that you cannot express in the form of p by q. Okay, that is called irrational number. Okay, means you can't express the number in the form of p by q. Okay, example is like root 2, root 3, root 5, pi value. Okay, now only this much. So in this session we covered this real number that is based on number system. So I hope all of you are understood about this topic. So after attending the session, if you are getting any doubts, then you can ask me through WhatsApp group, and hope you can solve easily this exercise 1.1 that is based on number system, because basic things already I explained here, and you check once again, and also you check your NCERT book, whatever given there. And today no more discussion. Thank you, and see you the upcoming session. Stay home, stay safe.